Okay, so this is going to be my last video in this series. Rolling some dice to determine a random booster. And I figured I'd do something special for this one since I'm now to number 95. The game ran from 95 to 2001, so I'm going to open 7 packs. And there's going to be no duplicates here. So I think I'll do them in 4, 2, and 1. And if I get a duplicate, like let's say I get Jabba's Palace the first time, and then I roll Jabba's Palace again, I'll go 1 up until I get one that I haven't done yet. Alright, our first pack is a 56. So 56 would be a special edition. So I'll cross off special edition, and we'll get that one ready to go. The next one, I'll just roll in here, not in the box, is a 55, which may also be special edition. It is, okay. So we'll do Jabba's Palace, then 2. And then our third pack is a 15. That is going to be a Hoth pack, so we're getting all early packs here. And our fourth pack is 35. That is a Cloud City pack. So starting off with some pretty basic sets, that's alright. So Special Edition, Jabba's Palace, Cloud City, and Hoth. And I think the order I'll do those in, I guess I'm changing the rules, altering the deal. I'll start off with what I project to be the worst pack first. Just because Jabba's Palace doesn't usually get very good stuff in it. It can happen, but it's just not common. Okay. Okay, so we got a pretty good uncommon at least. And Desert. It's kind of a cool card to cap opponent's force drains against you. Cancel force drains with non-unique aliens. Go find a non-unique aliens, then you can cancel with bargaining table. It's kind of funny to get those right next to each other. Our rare is a system. Okay. Is it dark side or light side? It's light side. It is Tibrin. Okay. And this kind of cool text. Exchange 3 cards in hand for any 1 card in your lost pile. It's pretty expensive. I mean, lose 2 force to retrieve 1 force essentially into your hand. So not great, but not terrible either. Okay. We'll go on to Cloud City now. I'm going to go a little faster than usual just to make sure I keep this under half an hour. Alright, Cloud City. That guy's got a nick on him there. That's interesting. Ugnaught, a couple sites in a row. Cloud City has some pretty good looking locations. Alright, that's a fun card to sneak around on Cloud City with. I've played this back when people were playing a bunch of Skywalker Jedi Knights in the same deck. Right. Never used this one, but it looks kind of neat. And Forced Landing is our rare. Yeah, it is kind of interesting how you can essentially trap somebody from escaping and maybe battle them hard, depending on which way you can make them go. Alright, we'll do Hoth now. And those are our uncommons. That's our promo card or informational card. I like the docking bay. Troopers are neat. It's not that great to use any number of weapons and devices, especially if you're a trooper, but I don't know, it'd be kind of funny to have, you know, one guy with 2 Echo Trooper rifles. Prodroids have some pretty good stats, but I don't know, they're not so good in a battle on their own. That's a cool looking card. The virtual is pretty useful, but this one not so much. At least back when I was was playing it, trying to play it. This one's neat. Forcing your opponent to return a card to their hand, then they have to deploy it again the next turn, so you can kind of set them up for an ambush, or at least make them prepare for the ambush. Medium transport, nice capital ship. I once traded one for a concussion grenade, or actually traded a concussion grenade for one. That was a bad day. Shond. And, let's see here. He knows what I'm talking about. Probe droid laser. We got a sight, and then we have our rare. It's a red card. That's not usually good, but it could be a trample. I don't think it is, though. I think this is like debris zone or something like that, just based on the... Oh, it's Yago Gakko. Okay, that's at least a funny card. I once heard of a deck where this guy had a Sarlacc attack a creature, or, well, Sarlacc attack a bunch of Banthas until it became like an invincible Sarlacc, but yeah, that wasn't a very good deck. It was just kind of a funny deck. So, yeah, creatures are interesting, but they've never really been particularly good. Alright, we got our special edition pack. And like most of the 9-card sets, our rare should be the last card here. In fact, I think all the... Well, I can't remember if Endor's that way or not, to be honest. All-tier operatives. If I find myself trying to play operatives, I'll use a all-tier operative. I just like that planet. That's that trooper rifle I was talking about. Back when I was opening the Hoth pack, another operative. Kind of a neat card to put 2 or more starship weapons on your starship and then deploy from your lost pile them for free. So like those heavy turbo laser batteries that cost 4 from Death Star 2, that might actually be a nice way to get them out. First strike, this card's a big deal, being able to retrieve 1 force when you initiate and the defender loses 1 force, and then the light side counterpart, if you have that out at the same time, it's retrieve 2 and lose 2. That's a useful card, at least as a shield. Our rare cards are red, short-range fighters. Okay, that's a decent card if you like non-unique starfighter decks. I haven't played one in a while, but it's not bad. Okay, so that was 4 packs here. And what else? We'll do 2 more, and then... Well, roll for 2, and then we'll do 2, and then we'll do 1 at the very end and see what we get for the very last one. Alright, a 73. That is a Reflections 1 pack. And a 009. I think I did. No, wait a second. Okay, that is right. So 9 is in a New Hope pack. Alright. Where is that one? There it is. Alright, I'll open New Hope first, since that's less impressive than Reflections, at least for me personally. Okay. Rare is going to be the 5th card in these packs. We got a Dark Side rare. It's a bit less encouraging. It seems like the better rares in this set tend to be light side, but there's still a couple good ones for Dark Side. Hujix. Oh, yeah. And these, A New Hope, I just kind of like the gloss on them. They did a good job with, yeah, it's just a high quality set. Premier is a bit too thin, and they don't slide against each other very well. So, capturing characters on board a captured starship, that's kind of funny. You can just do it automatically. And, yeah, we have a prisoner. There's an effect that's a little bit better, but, yeah, if this was a used interrupt, it'd probably be a better card. Oh, did I get a Gik and a Hujix in the same pack? I did. That's kind of cool. So that's a big card. If you get blown out in a battle, it'll get rid of the rest of your battle damage. And one of the cooler looking uncommons in the game. I just love the picture they got of the tie there is kind of zoomed in on it. Most of them they zoom out quite a bit more on the ship. A Y-Wing Squadron. That's an uncommon, but it's not a super useful card, but it's just kind of looks cool. All right. Ooh, our rare is an Imperial. I saw. Which Imperial? Okay, DS614 is in here. There's actually not that many. Okay, I see. Well, this also could be Trooper Davin Felf. I think that's DS614. Yeah. Okay, so well, that's actually a couple coincidences here. Hujix and a Gik, and then pretty sure I've never pulled Black 4 and his pilot in the same pack. So that's kind of neat. I do like to make tie decks when I can, though I don't often because they're not terribly good. And it's a little bit annoying how he can draw one Battle Destiny if not able to otherwise. It's on his ship, but he can also use Lone Pilot, which allows him to add a Battle Destiny. So I suppose if he's piloting a different ship, then he can take Lone Pilot into hand. But yeah, it's I mean, if he's on his own ship, there's no point in doing Lone Pilot for the most part. Unless, well, let's see. I guess, if you play later cards that allow you to add a Battle Destiny for firing a weapon, you could get 2 that way. But, yeah, not necessarily a very good card in terms of his other text. But adding 3 to Black 2, so power 5, total forfeit of 6, and a Battle Destiny, he could be okay. Alright, and here's a Reflections pack. Whoa. Well, I won't be keeping this wrapper, so. Okay, we got a Dewback. Starting out with Special Edition. Some fun cards here. Tauntaun Skull, placing characters out of play is fun. Jabba's Palace we're getting into. There's a rare from Cloud City with some very informative lore here with him falling into the ventilation shaft. On to Premier. I'm going to set these down to make sure I don't accidentally go past the foil. The Premier stick together, so sometimes I push past the foil before I want to. Blast Rifle. Cost 2 force to deploy and 2 force to fire is rough. But it can actually stand a pretty good chance of hitting certain things. And if you shoot it like a Stormtrooper, for example, you're guaranteed, well, not guaranteed, you could draw 0. Alright, the foil's coming up. The thing is right after this Restraining Bolt, so I'll just move that to the back. White Border Grimtage. Oh, Tauntaun Bones. Okay, that's, kind of a neat effect here with drawing Destiny. All sorts of different things happen. It is a bummer that you have to lose the effect on a 3. I would probably play it more often if I didn't have to lose the effect on a 3. And it's each opponent's Destiny draw too, so that's the bummer about it. If it was your own Destiny draw, it might be more interesting, and you could do some more creative stuff with it. Okay, our card, oof, it's a red card. It's not good. It's an effect, probably Haven. Oh, no, it's the Death Star plans. Alright, so, well, let's hope we get something better before getting a very rare foil effect in that set is always a bummer. So here's the last one. Haven't rolled a duplicate yet. We'll see if it's something wild or not. A 56. So it looks like I've done all these before. I don't know. It's the last pack. I'll just go with Premier. I mean, we've opened 2 Dagobahs. I'll open a Premier. I guess I'm breaking the rules, but it's the very last pack. And when you think about it, the very last set, when Decipher released Reflections 3, they didn't really care about the rules anymore, so I'm going to throw them out. Because I haven't opened a Premier pack yet in this series. Gosh, I don't think I've ever opened a Black Border Premier pack in the series, because I wrote the numbers before, so that's interesting. And might as well go back to where it all began. I'll use scissors here to get this open. Well, I'll try to use scissors. Thought I could get inside there. Goodness, I'm trying to be careful here. That's fascinating. Okay, maybe I'll want to be careful with the wrapper. Because I'm out of Black Border Premier wrappers too, or at least close to it, and I'm also out of some of the white border sets wrappers since I don't open them all that often. Okay, that seems to be going all right. So maybe this will be a really good card, or maybe not. We'll see. In Premier, it's very high risk, high reward when you open a pack. You can get a pretty cool main character, or you can get junk. Alright. So there we go. Our rare card is going to be this one. We'll see that one last. Alright. I thought nighttime conditions was an interesting idea. It kind of just changes a lot of the... Well, there's a lot of cards that kind of play off of nighttime conditions, and also spies to play free. And both sides add a destiny to total power, so it really makes things interesting in terms of the variance of what can happen in a battle. Altar. And a blaster rack. Okay. Rebel Barrier, nice. Still a useful card to this day. A neat looking system. Set for stun, still useful today. Okay, our rare is a Cantina. Okay, so that's how it goes sometimes, where you get a rare 2 sight. Who knows how many Cantinas I have, but yeah, we got to open some of the early sets. Didn't roll anything super special on the later sets, but yeah, better than opening a Dagobah pack at least, because there's not too much exciting to open in Dagobah. And let's see here. You know what? Just for fun, I see this Theed pack is staring at me, so I'm going to open a Theed pack. Oh, yeah, I got to mark it down. I haven't opened one in this series either. I suppose I have in the series, but not in this go-around. Okay. Our rare is a... That's 5. Our rare is a dark side card. Okay. Gungan Generals. These guys are crazy. 6 forfeit. I like the Bravo ships. So Naboo fighters are fun. There they are, pretty good uncommon. It is a character, it's a droid. So in terms of rares, it could be SSA 306 or 0001 with backup. Oh, never mind. Alright, my bad. I thought I was already to the rare, but I had 2 cards left. So it is a Republic character. Okay, so it's probably one of the Nemoidians. 3/6, that's good. I think this is a Newt Gunray. Which Newt Gunray is it? I think this is the normal non-AI Newt Gunray. Okay, well, I'm glad we went for that one last, because he counts as a main character. So a non-alternate image, regular image Newt Gunray is what we have here. And yeah, that's a good one to end out. So that pretty much concludes this series, more or less. Packs 102 packs total, 190 something videos. So hope you enjoyed the series. I'm not sure what's going to come down the nut line next, but 100 packs over the course of probably close to a couple of years at this point. And yeah, hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and hope you tune in for more videos.